Well, welcome back to my channel, one and all. It's Richard here, and welcome to the new workshop. Well, we're getting there. First of all, just like to wish everyone well after the pandemic, that's the word, pandemic of the coronavirus that's hitting the world at the moment. Here in the UK, we're on a form of lockdown, really. All our schools will be closing tomorrow after they've finished for the day, and so there's been quite a lot going on really in that respect. Hope you're all well. And also just to say that I went to Waitrose, and there are no toilet rolls. In fact, there are no hand sort of products at all, no wipes, no nothing of that nature, no, and completely empty. I did manage to get some bread today, which yesterday when I went there in the afternoon, there was just, the shelves were empty. There was no baked beans, there was no pasta, not that I was looking for those things anyway. There were no vegetables, I have to say. Oh, that was cleared. There was a bit better today. It felt very much like a Christmas type arrangement, you know, when you go into a shop and everyone's frantically rushing round getting the last supplies before the New Year's break or whatever. It felt very much like that to me. But I hope you're okay wherever you are in the world, and thank you for your nice kind comments. Just getting back to the subject matter, I have actually now started putting things back together in the workshop since we had the big flood back on the 24th of December, and so I'm going to show you around so far. There's still some work to do, but I have actually had a bit of a clear out as well, which is always a good thing. So without further ado, let's take you off the new stand, which is sitting on top of a Technics speaker, and show you around. Hang on a second. It's a very cool 9 degrees today here in Maidstone in Kent. So I'm just going to turn you around. Here we go. So, right, so let's have a look. So let's just go back a bit. So remember last time, I've got some pictures from last time I'll put on this. Everything was all out, the shelving wasn't up, and so I've sort of enhanced things a bit. I've had a really good clear out. Underneath are all the projects that I completed, and so there they all are. That's all the storage stuff there. And then I've also made a new shelf here, extended this here, so that when you come in through the door of the garage workshop, you've got a bit more space. So I've extended the bench really, and also I've put my test amplifier over there, my Variac over there, a bit of a heater there. These things, that the JVC and the Technics cassette and the Denton CD player, they're all in the same place, but I've dusted everything off, put the shelving back up again, sorted out all the screws. That's the same, I've got to tidying up. And then all this over here you see on the right, I'm going to sort that out. That's still some work to be done. And then the bits, put the bikes back. I've sorted out some of the wood. Hey, there's the Columbia there, and the bits and pieces. So I'm going to have to sort out down here today. So yes, so on the whole, it's looking a lot better. It feels more spacious in here, and I've sorted out the shelving. So I've got the test speakers for that trio amplifier up here now. So there are left and right speakers, and you were sitting up here earlier, and so yes, that is slightly better. Got my two angle poised above, and so I've got a little bit more room, which is good news. I think I'm quite pleased with it so far. It's always good to have a space like this. And so the weather has been, well, it's a bit overcast today. I'll show you outside. A bit overcast, 9 degrees at 11:36, and so yeah, so not too bad, and so that's good. So it was quite interesting yesterday. Went to the gym and did a spin cycle class. There was hardly anybody there, which is rather interesting. So yes, and but one of those days, and been watching the daily updates from the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and getting lots of information, and so forth and so on. So been working from home basically like everybody else. So but today I thought I'd just show you around. Anyway, look forward to your comments, and I'll show you the final bit when I finished it. But until then, keep well, and see you soon.